Hello, how you doing? Thanks for tuning into my vlog. My name's Kev. This week was a pretty good week. I'm finishing the week. It's Sunday now, and I'm going to rewind you back to Monday in just a minute. But I had a good week where I started looking at goals as I had completed some in previous weeks. So I was feeling a little directionless, and I found some direction, and I found some people to collaborate with in that direction, those projects. I had a lot of creative flow, and I acted on it when it came, which I'm really happy with and has made me feel very fulfilled at the end of the week. So I'm going to rewind you. Oh, but before I do that, I should tell you who I am. Who the hell is this guy? My name's Kev. I am an artist, a singer-songwriter, a mental health advocate, and peer specialist. And I vlog about how I get through my week after week, coping with and dealing with my various disorders, those being schizoaffective, which for me is a combination of schizophrenia and bipolar 1 depressive type, cPTSD, which is complex PTSD, and inattentive ADD. I also have some injuries that have been ongoing for the last 9 months that I've been dealing with pain every day. And it's a balancing act with my pain levels and my mood levels. But this vlog is meant to inspire people to keep going, and that there is a wonderful life in recovery and beyond recovery. I was diagnosed 15 years ago at age 35. I'm now 50. And I seek to live a fulfilling life. That is what recovery is to me. And that's what I'm doing, and I hope to show others what I'm doing and inspire others and maybe give some people some tips. If something that I do works for you, that's awesome. If it doesn't work for you, then throw it away. That's what I do. Things that work for me, I keep them and I work them into my routine. Things that don't work for me, I just move on and I try something different. So thanks for tuning in, and be sure to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's free to subscribe, and it really supports the channel. And right now, me and my editor Kayla are going to rewind you back to Monday so you can see how the whole week went. And here we go. This part always makes me dizzy, but it's fun to do too. So, all right, here we go. Monday morning. Here we go. Happy Monday. It's been a difficult Monday morning. I didn't sleep last night. I had a bad case of restless legs, and in combination with sciatic nerve pain, that was a whole new experience of pain last night. So I'm not doing too great this morning, and I'm in a lot of pain. I took my meds, my pain meds, and I'm making some coffee. So I'm gonna try to do some coffee and comedy, but it's gonna be a tough one. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Monday, and not a lot going on, but try to make the best of the day. Hello. So I've taken my pain meds. My pain level has gone down a bit. My dog has taken over, sleeping over there, and I'm sitting here listening to her snore, and I haven't had any sleep. So it's still early in the morning, and it's a holiday, so why don't I hop back into bed and get an hour or two of nap time with the dog, and jump back into my routine after that. Monday, and this is the last part of my routine, going through my walk. Here in the United States, it's Labor Day, and a lot of the offices and stores and such are closed. So there's not a lot that can get done, but I can do things creatively. And I have things on my to-do list I can do. I can also take the day off. This morning a video came out on YouTube hosted by Joe Such, which is an interview that Joe did of me a few months ago. And I will put a link to it down in the descriptions. Joe Such is a person who you can find on social media, and I'll put a link to his Instagram down there as well as his channel. But he has a rare disease where in layman's terms, his body, his muscle is turning to stone, and he can only move about 3% of his body. And he goes around and interviews people who have rare illnesses, rare conditions, rare lives. And I was one of those interviewed. So that came out today, and I was very happy to watch it. Joe is a great guy, and he was a very good interviewer, and kind of one of my first interviews. So I don't get interviewed like that normally. So I was honored to have Joe be the guy who interviewed me. It was nice to see that. I don't know what today's gonna hold. It's a very quiet day, which is nice, so I'm enjoying my walk. And I'm gonna go to the store and pick up some milk. I want to spend some time with the dog, bring her down to visit with Jeff, because they haven't visited in a while. But there's not a lot to do. I have some ideas of things for the day that different projects I kind of want to get started on. One of them is working on some guitar work for Mario and opening up that project and fiddling around with that music. I do want to pick up the guitar today as much as I can and get my hands back into performing shape. I don't know why. I'm not performing, but I also have the project of trying to get speaker positions at conferences and educational events and things like that. So that's my day, I think, is to kind of get some of that work done that I can do while sitting at my desk and not making my body hurt. My pain level is feeling pretty good right now. It's probably about a 2 or 3, which I'm really happy about. And I think that's it. The only thing I haven't done on my to-do list routine for the day is have something to eat. But I'll do that once I get home. I made some tuna salad, and so I'm gonna toast up some bread and put some cheese and make a sandwich. All right, so I'll check in later. So this is my Patreon, and my Patreon is a hub for those who want to support the things that I do, and they donate different amounts per month, and I give updates on the website as to the different videos I'm making and social media posts that I'm doing, and different going-ons that are happening with me. But every month I get a little fund that I get to use to do different things. Last month I used the money to print my business cards, and for when I was going to New York, and these are going to be great and last me a while. This month I am ordering guitar strings, several sets of guitar strings and bass strings, and some wood polish for the guitars. And I'm really excited to have new strings because I've been so afraid to break all my other guitars I can't use right now because they have broken strings. And although my guild has new strings, I don't have any backups, so I like to have a backup for my number 1 guitar. I hope my other guitars didn't hear me call that my number one guitar. So I'll be able to polish and clean up the guitars and put new strings on them, as well as the bass, which since I bought it, I have not changed the strings, and it's got big clumps of dirt on the fretwork, so it needs a good cleaning. And this is all because of your support on Patreon, so thank you so much. Hello, so I am out for my evening sunset walk. I'm out a little early, but it's not quite sunset. But I was just kind of wanting to get up and move. I got some good work done. I got to play some guitar and plan out my week a little bit in my book, and open a couple project ideas and kind of get ready for those. When I want to start a project, like make a video or something, I like to take a walk and think about it and kind of run it through the middle of my mind and see what exactly I want to do with it before I put pen to paper or face to video. And I do more thinking than I do writing. The process is that it kind of goes through my head for a while, and then I do some writing on it, and then I jump onto the project. So anyways, I opened up some stuff, and I got some good things mulling around through my mind. I thought I would go for a walk, and I thought the farmer's market would be today, but I guess since it's Labor Day, there's no farmer's market. And I was gonna go to the thrift store, but that's probably closed too. So one thing that is nice is that it's nice and quiet, which I've been enjoying today. No construction and stuff like that. Not a lot of traffic. My mood is pretty good. My pain levels have been high today, but I think it's been a kind of a calm day for me, and not doing too much with my body. My mood has just been good. My pain level isn't too high. I woke up this morning and it was really high, but since the day goes on, it kind of goes down and settles a bit. So I'm kind of finishing the day. Go out and get something. I'm thinking about what I want for dinner. I have this seasoned chicken I might have, but I'll need like a side, you know, some veggies or something. So I'm thinking about that during my walk. And I'm gonna go have dinner and probably watch my show Critical Role and play a game, old school RuneScape, because I can play that game and watch my show at the same time. And that'll be my evening. All right, so unless something weird happens, I'll see you in the morning. it's another loud morning here in Beverly. My dog doesn't like it. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hello vlog. I've been through my routine. Took my meds, took my shower, had my coffee and comedy. And I woke up it was a hard morning. I woke up and my pain level was probably as high as it has been waking up in the morning. And I didn't think that today was gonna be a good day. But I went through my routine. I had my coffee and comedy, the comedy turns my dramatic negative thinking and dialogues in my head that can be overwhelming and loud in the morning. And it changes the dialogues into more comedic, lighthearted flow in my brain. The caffeine, not only does it wake me up when I'm up in the morning and I'm full of pain, the one thing I want to do is go back to sleep. So the coffee not only wakes me up, but people who have ADHD, ADD, they're often prescribed stimulants, which sounds weird to prescribe someone whose thoughts are going everywhere like a ping pong ball to prescribe them stimulants. But people with ADHD, like myself, I have inattentive ADD. Our filter of in our minds of kind of what's important to think about and what's not important to think about doesn't really work. And so everything is important. You know, all of a sudden I notice this is the most important thing, and then this is the most important thing. And that's kind of where I lose my day. But stimulants help that filter work better and help your mind focus on the more important information that's incoming and letting go of the less important stimulation. So rather than take a stimulant pill, I have my coffee in the morning and it does the same thing. It helps me focus. It wakes me up and it helps me focus and helps my brain recognize what I should focus on and what I can let go. There are more scientific and better explanations out there. I encourage you to YouTube it or Google it or whatever people do. It's if you have ADD and you're wondering about what caffeine does, research it. Don't just go off of what I'm saying. It works for me. Helps me get focused in the morning and throughout the day. It might not work for some people. It might actually be harmful for some people. So do your research, ask your doctors and things like that. My mood is pretty good. My pain level has dropped and it's now about a 3 or 4, so I'm thinking, ooh, I can get some things done, which is nice. And I've been texting with people and kind of bopping ideas around in my head as to what projects I want to jump into today. And one of the things I want to do is play guitar, so I'll probably make a YouTube video. I need to think of what song I want to do. And I also want to just get some finger work and rehearsal done in doing that. And then I want to jump into some projects that have to do with me public speaking. And I have a lot of emails that I want to rewrite before I send them out and kind of get that project organized and going. So I think that's going to be my day, is rehearse guitar, maybe make a video, and then work on my public speaking emails and things like that. My dog is just snoozing away in her bed and loving the sunlight in the day. So today kind of turned around for me. My pain level went down, and because I got up and I put my pain ointments on and I got moving, and as a result, I was able to relax, have my coffee and comedy, and think of some cool ideas that I could jot down for my projects. and my mood is a lot better. So I'm feeling up at Safe and Social, and I feel like the day is mine. I can go do some things. Hello, vlog. My vlog watchers. I thought I would do a song for you all. I think it's kind of nice that there's some songs in the vlog now and then that just you vlog watchers get to hear, that I don't put out singly on YouTube. This is a song by Rowland Sally, and I haven't done it in years, but I thought I would try to do it for you today. It's called Killin' the Blues. Leaves are falling just like embers. Colors red and gold, they set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in your eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud. Killing the blues. Now I am guilty of something that I hope you never do, 'cause there is nothing any sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud. Killing the blues. Head out on my own to get what I needed. You want me to find what I've already found. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud. Killing the blues. Hey, hey, yeah. Killing the blues. Rowland Sally. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle? Why am I soft in the middle when the rest of my life is so hard? I need a photo opportunity, and I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, well, dogs in the moonlight, far away from my well-lit sphere. Just a beer belly, well, get these months away from me. Well, I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. Hey, I'm out for a walk, and it's been kind of a loud day here near my house, but I'm out for a walk. It's a nice warm day. My mood is feeling pretty good that I got some things done today. And my pain level is going up, so it'll be a short walk. I might stop and get an iced coffee at the castle. But I'm going to the thrift store because I enjoy walking through there. It's like going to a yard sale. All right. Hello, it's 1 p.m. and I've gotten some good work done today, but my body is telling me to shut it down because I'm hurting. And when I start hurting in certain areas in my upper body, I go, okay, I need to shut it down, take a rest. My dog, who is resting peacefully, watching her little TV. I don't watch that TV. It's just, I keep throwing away TVs and people keep giving me TVs. And so I stopped throwing them away. And but I don't really watch TV. I just watch from my computer, my little thing up there. So yeah, I need to shut it down, maybe take a hot shower, lay down with the dog. I had a lot of good ideas on my walk about a music video I want to make for the song that I wrote called Before, which is about just kind of persevering through chronic illness, be it physical or mental. And so I think a project that I want to work on and I'm brainstorming is a music video for that. And the ideas are twirling in my head, so it's kind of nice. I'm waiting for some good ideas to settle. But I'm just going to rest up for a while. Hello, I'm out for a walk. It's high tide. The water is all the way up the wall, right up to the sidewalk. It's pretty cool. I'm in a lot of pain. I took some Tylenol before I left, hoping that the pain would go away during the walk. But pain is going up a little bit, so I'm going nice and slow. I decided to go by the skate park, but there's nobody skating. There's just someone there on their scooter, fooling around. But what's up with skateboarding and me? I love it. And I love the sound, I love riding, I love watching. I grew up in the 70s having a little penny board, little tiny thing with metal wheels and horrible thing. But then the 80s came and I got a bigger board, and people were skating half pipes, vert, and it was about 85, I think, when I started like, yeah, I love skateboarding. And Tony Hawk was big then, Rodney Mullen, all the guys that you see in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater video games were really big and at their prime back in the 80s. Christian Asoy, he's not on the video game, but Mike McGill, just so many skaters. And so On the West Coast, they were skating vert, which means riding the half pipe, riding in the empty pools where the walls would go vertical. On the East Coast, we didn't have any half pipes, and we had nothing going vert. There was no skate parks in the area at the time. So we started skating on the street and on curbs and different things, and throughout the 80s that kind of evolved into street skating. Check out this kid's trick. So one of the big street skaters at the time was Mike V and Mark Gonzalez, and they were on the covers of all the street skating magazines and stuff, Thrasher and Trans World Skateboarding. So all through the 80s I skated street skating, and then I stopped for a while, but then when I lived in Alaska out on the West Coast, I started skating again in my 20s and 30s, and I was a coach for a skateboard team, a bunch of teenagers who were way better than I was and could do all the professional level tricks, and we worked for the Air Force, and we had an Air Force skateboard team, and I was the coach, and every day I went to work at the outdoor or the indoor skateboard park, and I would coach these kids on skateboarding and try to teach them life skills at the same time. And so today these days I can't skate too much anymore, especially because of my pains. But also, back in the 80s and stuff, we didn't wear helmets and pads, and so I got a lot of but a lot of head injuries. I cracked my skull a couple times. I've broken and shattered my wrists and ankles throughout the years, and I just don't recover from the falls the way I used to. I'm not as immortal as I used to be, so I would love to skate, but I love to watch people skateboard. But yeah, back in the day, the team to be was the Bones Brigade, which was had Steve Caballero, Tony Hawk, Rodney Mullen, McGill, Lance Mountain, it was like the dream team. And I used to love reading about the Bones Brigade and seeing the photos and the magazines and watching the videos at the skate shop. So, love skateboarding.
These roads in worn out shoes, carry my load when I'd nothing to lose. Long forgotten miles of tourist trials wore away and weathered my blues. Now I've got nothing left but dreaming to do. All these dreams, and I do believe they were born to me while I was lost at sea. And I hold no shame for what became. I've got no chains holding me. I let fly all those dreams of what could be.
Hello, it's been a pretty productive day and a good afternoon. I went for a walk all the way to the supermarket, which was longer than I have been going normally. But I took some Tylenol before I left, thinking that the pain would go away, and it did go away, but not until I got back. So it was a good hour and a half of just walking slowly, getting my groceries and getting home. And then after that, decided to polish up my guitars and my bass. That was fun. I'm about to go into a muscle music group where we do some goal setting. And so that'll be good, and that'll kind of finish up my day. After that, I'm just probably gonna relax with the dog and watch some Critical Role. So, but right now I'm about to go into Muscle Music Group and talk about kind of what things I want to work on in the coming weeks or so. Hey, so it's the end of my Tuesday. It's been a good Tuesday. My mood is good, my pain level is low, and the dog is snoring away, which I love the sound of. And she's all sleepy. And I'm gonna head to bed and see what tomorrow brings. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I'm up early and I ran out of milk for my coffee, so I gotta go get some coffee. I already fed the dog. My mood is pretty good. I feel like I got some good sleep, and I woke up pretty good, even without my coffee. And my pain level is pretty low. Usually when I wake up in the morning, it's very high. So I think my mood is good because my pain is low. And it would have been a nice morning to go see a sunrise because it's nice and clear, there's no clouds, but that happened like a half hour ago. So, alright, I have a meeting with Kayla in a couple hours, so I'm gonna go get my milk, go home and have some coffee and comedy. Hello, I've gone through my routine where I had my coffee and comedy, and I actually did some work. I wasn't really paying attention to the comedy. I was doing some writing about masking, and for a video that I want to make, and probably today. Then I took my meds, took my shower, and my mood is feeling good, and I feel up at Safe and Social. And my pain level is fairly low. I didn't even put on my pain ointments today. I just took a Tylenol and kind of want to see where my pain levels are at, you know. But I'm taking it easy today. I'm not going for a walk. It's very loud outside and it's very loud in here. I have a lot of dialogues going on, and I have negative ones and I'm creating positive ones to combat the negative. And that stimulation is enough for me right now. I don't really feel that I need for a walk, but I will get one in soon. But what I did do was I opened all the windows. I have a lot of big windows here. So I've been playing my music playlist, and I opened all these windows just to make it seem more like I'm outdoors. It gives me more natural light. And makes me feel like, okay, I'm in work mode. With all these windows, I feel like, oh, people can watch me. I should be doing work. I've been listening to my art music playlist, which is kind of like my morning music playlist. It's mostly upbeat, but it's a little more upbeat, a little more aggressive. And it's been nice. Since I'm already in a good mood, I don't need the morning playlist. Normally kind of lifts me out of my bad mood, but I'm in a pretty good mood. So I got some music that I can move around and dance to and keep the energy level up. So pretty soon here I'm going to go into a meeting with my buddy Kayla, and we're going to talk about goals and do some work accountability. session. And then I think I'm gonna head out somewhere for a walk and do some video making. I think I need to shave too. All right, so I'll check in a while. Hello, so I had a meeting with Kayla, my bestie and my editor, and we got lots of brainstorming done. I got to talk to her about the things that I'm working on and things that she's working on and things we're working on together, and just kind of shoot the shit a little bit. And it was very enjoyable, and that was like an hour and a half or something. That was pretty cool. After that, I went into a Toonfoolery meeting, kind of a business meeting where they talk about different gigs that happened and what went well and what didn't and what can be changed and things like that. And I didn't have a lot of input in the meeting. I haven't been performing gigs lately, and so I just kind of stayed back and listened to what was going on. And so now I'm gonna visit my neighbor and bring my coffee down and have some coffee with him, and then hang out with the dog for a bit. And I have another meeting later on today. I think I'm gonna do muscle music. They have a class about marketing that I'm gonna do. And I've been making lots of notes of for the video that I want to make for the song Before. I kind of was writing down shot by shot my different ideas of what could, and a lot of the ideas sprang from talking with Kayla and Amanda this morning. So I kind of jotted all them down. So hopefully what I will do is take a nap today or go to bed very early so I can wake up early and catch the sunrise tomorrow and get the footage that I want for the music video. So that should be fun. I look forward to it. All right, here we go. Hey, so I went for a walk and went to the food bank, and I didn't get too much stuff because I'm doing okay on food right now, and there really wasn't much at the food bank either. But I got some chicken and some eggs and stuff like that. So I want to make cookies tonight, but I didn't have any eggs. So now I have eggs. But I thought that would be a fun thing to do. And it's really nice out. Taking my time walking, my pain isn't too high, and my mood is good. I'm hoping to get to bed early and get some sleep so I can get up early for the sunrise tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do my sleep schedule. I tried to lay down for a little bit with the dog, but then the dog can fall asleep. The dog starts snoring and falls asleep before her eyes close. But it takes me a long time of laying there to fall asleep. So I did lay with the dog, but I didn't fall asleep, so I decided to get up, go to the food bank, and think about dinner and making some cookies. Hey, so it's mid-afternoon around dinner time. I ate my dinner. I had General Gao's chicken. It was delicious. And it's evening, and I was gonna try to go to bed, but I couldn't get sleepy, so I was trying to think of something to do, and I decided to make cookies. I love making cookies. I love baking. I've had jobs in the past as a bakery baker and a bagel baker and different cook jobs and things. So I enjoy cooking, and I like baking. I don't keep the supplies here to be making anything from scratch, but you know, I just pick up a little Betty Crocker cookie thing, and I'm not a big peanut butter fan, but my neighbor Jeff is, so I figured I would make some cookies. I would have a little treat while I watch my Critical Role, and I'll be able to bring Jeff some cookies. So that's my evening, just kind of relaxing, and I have my Critical Role on, and I'm gonna do some baking. So these packages are pretty simple. You just add some water and a little vegetable oil and an egg, and then just dump it all in there and mix it up. Woo woo! always set the timer because I always forget that they're in there.
All of you who are still unconscious.
So, it's only about a half hour, 40 minutes later, and I have a nice batch of peanut butter cookies. And you know, you put them in there for a little bit to soften them up, and then you put the little fork marks in them, and you stick them back in, and it makes nice little crunchy nooks and crannies. So this is the batch that I'm bringing to my neighbor, and I have some for me. I don't eat that many peanut butter cookies, so I just had like 2 or 3. But he loves them, so he's getting this. And yeah, it took me a half hour, and I had fun doing it. And it's so much better than buying pre-made cookies, Oreos, and things like that. Half hour, and you can have a nice batch of cookies. And yeah, it's a bit of a coping skill of mine. Hey, so dropped off the cookies, and it's still nice and early, so I think I'm gonna try to lie down and get some sleep. And if I can't get sleep, then I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at getting up early. So I want to get up for sunrise, and that's my goal. So I go to bed early, and I probably will get up before my alarm goes off, which usually happens. So that'll be the end, finishing with peanut butter cookies, and this dog just wishes she could have some. Excuse me. Today's Wednesday, so that's the end of Wednesday, and I'll see you hopefully in the morning before the sun comes up. Hello, happy Thursday. It's 2 in the morning, and I couldn't get any sleep. I tried going to bed early, tried getting some sleep, cut out caffeine and things like that, but I was having restless legs. I couldn't get comfortable, and so I'm up. My pain level is high, and but I'm gonna catch a sunrise hopefully, so that'll be nice. And I want to bring my equipment and get some shots for an upcoming music video along the way and during the sunrise. So hopefully my pain level will go down, and my energy level will go up, and my mood will go up. My mood's not in a bad place at all. I'm just a little annoyed by my pain. and that I didn't get sleep. I would have nice to at least gotten a nap. But coffee's brewing, gonna put the comedy on, and I got plenty of time before sunrise, so I can relax. Happy Thursday. So I've had my coffee and comedy, been watching my Critical Role, and just been relaxing and waking up. My pain level is it's about a 5 or 6, which on any given day I would probably say maybe not walk up to the beach and go do a sunrise. But I took some Tylenol, and I put on my pain ointment, which I didn't put on yesterday, I don't think. And so I have another, let's see, it's 3:30 now. At 4:30, I'm probably gonna start heading out to go do some shooting of B-roll, which is just a list of different shots that I need to take of me walking around in different places and stuff. And I'll work my way up to the beach to catch the sunrise. And I think it'll take me about an hour, and I want to do it before anybody gets out in the streets. So that'll be good, as long as my pain level doesn't go up. My mood is pretty good. I'm getting pretty sleepy. So when I get back from the sunrise, maybe I'll take a nap or something. Other than that, doing pretty good. Hey, taking my dog out. It's about 4 in the morning, and it's nice because there's nobody out here. And she doesn't wander out this far very often. And we're just right here at the house. But she feels safe when it's nice and quiet out here. During the day it's pretty loud and trafficy. So yeah, I'm packed up and gonna head up to the ocean in a little bit. Hey, so I'm at my first spot where I'm gonna shoot, places where I walk and setting up for a shoot. And I'm gonna be taking different B-roll shots of me walking up towards the beach for the sunrise. Perhaps Kayla will show you some of that B-roll and some of the sunrise after this. Hello vlog. So I caught the sunrise today. I love how ooh, a bee. Bee flew right in my face. I love how the it always reminds me that the sunset looks like a semicolon and reminds me of the semicolon movement to continue going on with life, and even during the times that you don't want to. So the morning sunrise often reminds me of a semicolon and kind of gives me the strength to keep going and pushing forward on that day. It's also very grounding for me. So I did all the shots that I wanted to do this morning, and I had a really good time. And I'm very relaxed. My pain level is a little high, but I'm gonna pack it up and take my time and head on home. It's a beautiful sunrise though. Hello, so I got some sleep today. Came home and my dog let me sleep. So it's about afternoon now, it's about 3 in the afternoon. And I feel like I got a few hours sleep. And my dog's doing good, so it's afternoon. I'm just waking up, so I'm gonna go upstairs and do some coffee and watch some comedy and see what the rest of the day holds. Hello, well, I've had my coffee and comedy and watching my Critical Role. Been spending time with my dog, and now I'm gonna go visit my neighbor and see how he's doing. And I'm feeling a little better, a little more awake. Got some caffeine in me, and yeah. So the day's going by.
I always knew I was looking, never thought I'd find what would make me whole. Never spent much time, and now there's something new I'm feeling here. Something good, I wanna make it mine. She don't need to, but she still tries. I'm inspired by the look in her eyes.
It's dinner time. I finished my routine and I'm out for my sunset walk. It's always a weird day when I go catch a sunrise because I come home and then I go to sleep, and and then I wake up and I start my routine halfway through the day. So it feels weird, but I'm kind of used to it. Last night I didn't get any sleep, so I was just up all night. So it felt good. I came home from the sunrise, and my body still didn't want to go to sleep. I had restless legs, and my brain wouldn't turn off. And I was in a very good mood too. I was just very tired and couldn't sleep. And the dog was trying to take over the bed and stuff, and so we had a morning, but she got a lot of sleep. Eventually, I did some video editing and uploading, and then laid back down and I fell asleep, got about 4 hours, and I feel pretty good. I went and visited with my neighbor. I fed my dog and took her out, and now took my meds, took a shower. I'm just recapping here for myself, really. Now I'm out for my evening walk. So it's been a nice day, a unique day, and that sunrise there, and it's setting now. That's the same sun that I woke up to, that I watched rise this morning, and now I'm watching it set. So that's kind of cool. I think my evening is, I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight. It's gonna be hard because I slept this afternoon. But it's Thursday night, so Critical Role Live. I'm excited for that. And if I'm up, I might stay up till 2 in the morning to see the whole thing. Hopefully I'll get some sleep though. I'm making burritos. I got some sour cream. So they are defrosting, and I'm gonna have those for dinner. And I'm just gonna enjoy this walk. And yeah, I'll have to find something to keep myself keep myself busy tonight if I can't sleep. And I'm not worried. I have plenty of things to keep me busy. Lots of projects, lots of games, and Critical Role Live. So should be a fun night. Hello, so to end my Thursday, I'm gonna watch my show Critical Role live on Twitch. This is Twitch. This is the chat room, and this is the show. And they're about to start. Matthew Mercer's gonna introduce us in 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons while dressed as horses.
That's gonna end my evening for tonight. I'm gonna watch some of this, and when I start to feel sleepy, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll probably make it halfway through. They have an intermission, and then I'll lay down and try to go to sleep. And that'll be my Thursday. Good morning, happy Friday. I got some good sleep last night. My dog woke me up to go outside, and I'm in a good amount of pain, but it's not overwhelming. I can still move around. I'd say it's about a 6 or a 7. And my mood is feeling pretty good. I don't know why. Probably because I got some good sleep after a couple days of erratic sleep. But I took my dog out, and she is resting here, and I'm gonna do my coffee and comedy and wake up the day. Hello, I'm out for my walk to finish my morning routine, and it's nice because it's still morning. It's like 9 or 10 o'clock, I have no idea. But I figured I'd go for a walk. My pain level is feeling good today. It's like a 3 or 4. And so I decided not to put on my ointments or take any Tylenol just to see how I do throughout the day and what my pain level gets to. I like to, when I'm feeling good and I don't need the pain medicine and Tylenol and stuff, then I enjoy not taking it. If it's just a medium pain that I can deal with, then I'll just deal with it. But yeah, going for a walk. I'm gonna go swing by the thrift store and see what they got there. Hey, so I'm home. That was a nice walk. I'm making some coffee. I'm gonna have some yogurt, and I'm gonna check in on my neighbor. I had this great idea for a music video. I've kind of been mulling this idea around in my head, and yeah, I have a lot of ideas that are just bouncing around my brain, and I'm waiting to see what I land on for a music video for the song I've Got Dreaming to Do. And they're very fun ideas, so I'm just enjoying, most of the walk I was just enjoying brainstorming, and I'm just enjoying kind of brainstorming and listening to music, and yeah, it's nice. It's a nice feeling to feel creative. Hello, so I'm mid-jam with my buddy Jeff and my buddy Dan, and we're having fun. I'm playing bass, and we're just taking a little break. So I'm outside, and the clouds, I don't know if you can see them, they look ominous, like a storm's coming or something. I hope not, but I'm gonna check the weather, and if there's a storm, then I'll wanna take care of my dog. But we're gonna go back in and jam for a little while, and then think about dinner. Hey, so I had a fun time with the jam, and then I went for a little walk, and then I came upstairs and had a little dinner, and now I'm gonna take a hot shower and hang out with this one right here. It's been a pretty good day and a pretty good week so far. I'm kind of sore. But I didn't have to take all those, Tylenols that I normally take and stuff. So I think it's going to be an early night. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I have some ideas, but I don't know if they're good ideas. So I'm going to take a shower and relax. How you doing? How you doing? Do you want to say hi to the community? Say hi, community. Mwah. Okay. Hello. So I got an Amazon package today, and I believe it's my guitar strings and wax. And so I figured I'd open it here. And I get really excited about this because it's hard for me to keep up my guitars with strings and things like that. So first we have Diodario XL nickel wound bass strings, and then it's kind of open here, but Diodario 3-pack of 3 sets of strings, custom light gauge, and I believe these are coated. And then I have this feed and wax wood polishing conditioner that I'm going to test out on my guitars. It's got beeswax in it. So it's supposed to be good for the wood, and I can see how thick it is. It looks really good compared to what I've been using. So I'm able to get these things only because of my Patreon. So I want to thank some people. I want to thank the people who've been supporting on my Patreon for quite some time now. Amanda, Simona, Kristen, Susan, the Dance Studio of Wakefield, Diane, Michelle, Sharon, Taylor, Gunnar, Andy, Chris, Kevin, Eric, Jody, Joe, Melissa, Gloria, Act on Instinct, Katie, Tom and Ellen, Wendy, Lindsay, Katie, Amanda, and Kayla. So those are my current Patreons. Some of them are no longer. It just keeps a list of all the people that have supported me through Patreon. And it really helps me to be able to buy the software that I need, to buy business cards, and to buy the strings and the things that I need to keep my instruments up and working. So if you want information on the Patreon, it'll be in the description below. Hello, I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight. After the jam and having dinner and stuff, I had a nice FaceTime chat with my besties, and that was fun. And at one point, on one screen was a cat, and on the other screen was a dog. So the cat and dog were FaceTiming at one set point. But anyways, I'm gonna relax to an episode of Critical Role. I tested out the new guitar wax, and I waxed up the little parlor Yamaha that I have, and I put a coat of wax on this guild here. And then I might put a set of strings on my Hondo right here because I'm really itching to play it. And but it's getting late, so I'm not sure. I'm getting sleepy. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. And I don't know, I was thinking about doing another sunrise day because it's gonna be nice, but it really depends on if I fall asleep and if I wake up and feel okay. So if it happens, great. And if it doesn't happen, that's not a big deal either. So, all right. Good night, and I will see you tomorrow, Saturday, at whatever time it happens to be. Hello, happy Saturday. Come on, buddy. We're coming this way. Come on. I'm taking my dog out, obviously. It's about 8 in the morning. I woke up for the sunrise, but I was in a lot of pain and I was really tired. So I decided not to put myself through that. So I got some good sleep, and my pain level is still high. My mood is kind of low. I'm at a 0 or a 1, not feeling that great. But my dog makes me happy. And I'm gonna go upstairs and have some coffee and comedy. Happy Saturday. Hello. So it's Saturday. I took my meds. I'm probably gonna take a shower in a little while, but I'm taking my time. And I don't have, I was gonna go do the sunrise and make some videos, but the pain was too high, and I was just too tired. So I'll do it another day. We got some storms coming, so it'll probably be a week before I can go catch the sunrise again. But I'll keep an eye on the weather. And what's today gonna be? Well, I'm gonna do some cleaning up around here because when my pain level is high, it's hard for me to take out the trash and do the dishes and things like that. So I'm feeling okay, and I think my pain level is gonna go down more. My mood is feeling pretty good. I'm a little anxious because, I don't know, I just feel like whenever my plans change, get a little anxious, but I'll work through it. Today will be a day of cleaning, and I'll probably polish up my guitars and string up my guitars, and watching Critical Role through my headphones. That doesn't make sense, but I'm listening to Critical Role. And yeah, it's gonna be, try to take it easy on me and have a nice relaxing Saturday, doing things that I enjoy doing, that keep my energy level up, and which also keeps my mood level up. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
As a child I was free. I could do anything. But since I've been way down, my life lost and sin. I don't know what I'm doing here. These times somewhere. So I guess
guess I've already won. I thank God to be living while I'm praying to die. And I'll go where it wants me without a reason of why. And I don't know what I'm doing here, but at least I'm somewhere. So I guess I've already won. Somewhere there's someone singing my sad, sad songs, and I write to find comfort, and I sing to bring you some. Hello, I'm out for my final vlog walk of the day of the week. As I do on Saturdays, I kind of review my week, and I have to say I've enjoyed this week. It's been a little weird with my sleeping pattern and stuff, and juggling that with my pain levels and my mood, but all in all, I feel like I had some direction, that I kind of chose some projects to work on that I felt were meaningful and useful and would be fulfilling to work on, and I found people to work on them with, and I took action on my creativity. And there's a lot of times when I was like, I don't really want to do it, you know, I would rather sit here and watch my show or something like that than go walk around and film things and at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning. And sometimes it takes a lot of what is it? Easy does it, but just do it. And I really emphasize the just do it part. And when I'm kind of like, maybe I won't catch a sunrise, and I'm like, well, just do it, and you'll be happy if you did. And I have been happy that I acted on my creativity and had an overall nice and fulfilling week. I'm ending on a pretty nice, I don't want to say high note, but it's like a nice, peaceful, I feel fulfilled in what I got accomplished and how I treated myself and how I handled the situations and took advantage of my time here on Earth. So thanks for watching the vlog. Thank you, Kayla, for editing the vlog. Shout out to you, and also for being there as an ear. And thanks for watching the vlog. I said that, okay. Make sure you subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. And it helps support the channel, so that's good. Yeah, so I'm leaving the week. It's been a good week. My mood is pretty good, up as safe as social. My pain levels are manageable, and I'm looking forward to next week. I guess I've already won.